What's up, everybody? Sorry we're a little late. Ordog and I were doing our
Catching up
little,
on business.
yeah, a little our pre-chat. Can we just call it that? Our little pre-chat. We're doing our little weekly catch up, and we had some fun stuff to talk about. But Ordog, how you doing, buddy?
Great, man. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. Some sad news since the last time that we chatted. The
Some good
Boston Red
news, some
Sox have
sad news.
the Boston Red Sox have lost the baseball game.
We've lost a baseball game. We've
Yeah,
lost
the Boston Red Sox,
maybe two baseball games now.
yeah, lost a couple baseball
Oh
games,
no, we've
which
lost two games. Oh
I
no.
know, I know, two
Oh
games
fuck.
in what 20 games or something like that.
I thought you were gonna say that we lost young Cannon Connolly early. We did lose
Connor
Connolly early.
Connor Connolly early. I know we lost Peyton Tolley's best friend.
Your
Which
best friend. You look very
yeah,
Peyton Tolle. Even in the Pirates jersey, you look very Peyton Tolle-ish. Tolle-ish?
it's also not just it's not just a Pirates jersey. We're rocking Bob Clement over here.
Bob Clement.
Can I tell you a great story about that? Is so his name is obviously not Bob Clement, it's Roberto Clemente. Um, so for those of you who do not know about Roberto Clemente, welcome out from underneath your rock.
And to the
And
fifth episode of us talking
yeah,
about
and like
Roberto Clemente.
Clemente or whatever it is. So beyond all of his baseball accolades and his personal accolades, he was one of the first um, big time Hispanic baseball players in Major League Baseball. And so this card is from 1958, which is a couple years after his rookie year. And they wanted to Americanize him. So his cards from Topps and Bowman were mostly put up as Bob Clemente. I don't even
Wow.
know if there's the E. Is there the E at the end? There
I
is
bet
the
there
E.
is.
Okay,
Yeah.
there is the E at the end. So it's Bob Clemente, but they call him Bob Clement. And he used to get like really annoyed about it, as he rightfully
Sure.
so, because
Yeah.
it's not his fucking name.
Right.
And so later on, it was either like Bob Clement or Robert Clement. And like when he was being interviewed, they'd call him Robert, and he'd be like, "That's not my name. My
Mm,
name is Roberto."
mm.
And it was just, I actually, funny enough, was telling my mother this story earlier because I was wearing this jersey at dinner. Um, but it is like, it's a subtle, for lack of a better term, racist nod at what the world used to be when he was coming up. And it's like, imagine everybody knows about the racism in baseball. April 15th, 1947, Jackie Robinson comes in, whole nine yards. But like, if the companies that are printing the baseball cards are that bad that they don't want to print your actual name, they want to make it Americanized. Just imagine the rest of everything, right?
Oh, sure.
Like just imagine how brutal that could have
Right.
been
This
if
is a
they don't
baseball
even.
star who has clout on some level, right?
Yeah.
Like he has power as far as that went in, a very racist, segregation, separate leagues. Like he still had as much power as somebody could in his position.
Oh, 100%. Like 100%. And they have no, like, they have power. They are prominent people, but yet they're still like
Second class. I mean,
second class as that. Like, even it doesn't matter how good you are or whatever. I'm just gonna address snort Legator, I can't even read that. His comment. Well, joke's on you, buddy.
Neither one of us is
Neither
single.
one of us are single. So guess what? Fuck
Yeah.
you.
I love the idea that like your interior design is that you leave a Doyle jersey over a
Yeah, I
painting.
leave like a Brenton Doyle jersey up in my house at all times. I have it hanging over the photo, and I put baseball cards on the kitchen table in front of me at all times. Yeah, yeah,
That's
that
great.
is really using every corner of your brain to really
Every
think about how we're doing.
Yep,
Unfortunately for this guy, he doesn't really realize that he made a comment to two people who love to make fun of other people. So like we could do
true.
this all day
And
long.
shout out, we got Ryan infield hits in the
Yeah,
chat.
we got
What's
the
up, Ryan?
we got the card linker here. And if the card linker's here, you know what we might as well start doing?
Ripping some packs.
Open some baseball cards.
Now, Travi, speaking of our significant others, I got kind of a cool gift today, or not today,
Oh,
over the weekend. But Madison, um, she knows we do the show. She's a supporter, and
oh, did she get you a box of cards?
she got me a box of cards, and it's a box of 1991 score. It's a junk wax, dude. We got junk wax.
Oh, 1990. I'm trying to think. 1991. Is that Derek Jeter's rookie year?
Ooh,
90, is it
I
91 or is it
I
90,
don't
91,
think
92, 93?
it's a good question. I wonder if the cards would be in
Card
here.
linker will know. Ryan will
But
know the
I
answer to
looked
that
up I
question.
looked up what would be hits in here, and obviously, like the era of junk wax is such that there really aren't hits, right? Like you have to just
By
get.
the You say that, but I had junk wax and I pulled the Shohei Otani rookie card. So
Oh, interesting, interesting. In any case, I looked up what the hits were for this, and it's like only if something rates PSA 10 do you have a chance at any money. So that's and then there's five cards. But Travi, I will tell you this also: ripped we have ripped some already, as you do with your significant other who gets you the cards in the first place.
yeah.
We got a couple cool guys in here, man. They did this cool artwork all star parallel. So we got some cool cards. We got like a nice Ken Griffey Jr. big
Oh,
head
that's super fun. A little
big
big
head art
head.
big head art parallel. Hold on, I gotta find the other really cool one that I got in here was same parallel, but of Boston Red Sox pitcher Roger Clemens.
Roger Clemens. I was like 91. Who would be the prominent pitcher? Roger Clemens.
So there's definitely some cool cards. Those art cards are sweet. The big head is such a cool style. I'll show you just like how about a nice Red Sox legend, but at this point in his career on the White Sox, Carlton Fisk, dude.
Ooh, Carlton
Fisker.
Fisk.
So there's some cool stuff in here for sure. Barry Bonds, Bo
So
Jackson.
Ryan says 91 score may have had a mantle auto in there.
Let's look for a
Virtually
Mickey Mantle auto.
impossible. If we pull a Mickey Mantle autograph, this may be the last episode of the show.
There's no
I think
way
it.
there's a Mickey Mantle auto in this set, dude. That's crazy. Pretty cool.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Someone had a comment about buying a monkey and having it steal some gold, which
that's
that
you
sounds
know
like
what,
you're getting
Trav?
a.
We don't read all these,
No, we
or we
don't. But it
don't
sounds
we.
it oddly sounds like a comment about like something a Nigerian prince would say about like, give me your social security number and I'll get you in contact with this monkey that can steal some
Here we
gold.
go. Jose Canseco, art all star, big head.
Oh, there we go.
Was
Former New York Met Louis Angel Acuna right there.
Oh, Travi, when you worked for the um, Pan American League, remember those days?
Ooh, ooh,
Oh, here we go.
ooh. We're off to a nice hot start. Roman
Ooh,
Anthony SP rookie card.
love to see it.
Ooh. Ooh, sorry for the high octave on that, ladies and gentlemen, but like I'm gonna go up an octave if I pull a Roman Anthony rookie card.
So, Travi, am I misremember or who was the big star that was playing in the Pan Am League when you were there? Was that
Jose
Jose?
Canseco.
It was Jose
Jose
Canseco.
Canseco.
How
Yeah, it was
funny is
Jose
that, dude?
Canseco.
It's crazy, crazy to think
Isn't
about.
that
But
wild?
Jose Canseco, after playing in the MLB, and I don't know, even know if he retired. Obviously, he kept playing. He just played in like smaller leagues until he couldn't play anymore, and was
He
still
was
a
really
draw.
old when he was doing that. He
Yeah,
was
dude, this
really
card's
old.
this is a card that basically says he was an all star in 1991. So in 2013
13.
is
Yeah.
when you worked for maybe 12,
Yeah.
whatever it was, 12, 13.
Yeah.
Like
I think it was
21
no,
years
I think it was
later,
12. Yeah.
it's 50. 1 in
Uh
30,000 wax odds of Mantle Auto. Okay, well, you know what? We got some packs to rip. We'll find out.
Another two cool cards in a row. World Series edition Freddie
Oh,
Freeman.
that's cool, man.
And then right after that, Connor Griffin rookie card.
Okay. All right, Trev. The other thing that these cards, that these score have in them are World Series. I don't know if I'd even call trivia. Maybe what do they call them officially? It's called a Magic. It's the one Magic Motion Trivia card per pack, and so this is it. You can see it goes from World Series to 1947, right? Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Ooh, that's kind of cool.
So
That's kind of cool.
who won the 1947 World Series? I'll give you one hint. It's the team that wins them all the time in the 1900s.
It was the Yankees over the Dodgers.
Yankees over the Dodgers. And it says,
Yeah.
best remembered for two plays by the Dodgers, even though they lost. Floyd Bevins of the Yankees had a no hitter and a 2-1 lead in the bottom of the ninth of game four with two out and two men on by walks. He pitched to pinch hitter Cookie Lavaget. I don't know this person. Lavagetto, I'm going to say. Cookie slashed
Is
a
that the
double.
year that Jackie Robinson stole home
Let's see.
against Yogi Berra?
It doesn't. No, I don't
Was
think
that the
so.
year that?
Because it says the
No.
Dodgers led the sixth game 8-5 in the bottom of the sixth when the Yankees put two men on base with two out. Joe DiMaggio lined a shore home run toward left center, but defensive replacement Al Gianfrido raced with his back to the fence.
Snagged
Raced with
it.
his back to the ball, reached up and caught it as he ran into the fence. So different, different year, but some
So
cool trip.
shout out to Bronxville, my hometown,
Ooh,
Harrison Bader, and it. I love looking at the back of the card and seeing "Born in Bronxville, New York," home Bronxville, New York. Kind of a douchebag, but still from my hometown.
that happens in sports for some reason, you know?
Have I told you my Harrison Bader story?
I don't think so.
So Harrison Bader on the San Francisco Giants. I was
Oh,
at batting
dude.
practice a few weeks
Oh,
ago.
this guy, Carl Everett. He used to play for the Sox way back in the day.
Yep. Um, he Harrison Bader at the batting practice for the Rockies Giants, and there's this kid in front of me. He's getting an autograph from Harrison Bader, and I look at Harrison Bader and I go, Harrison, we're both from Bronxville. And he looks at me and he just goes, cool, and continues moving on. And I was just like, it's not like I said, dude, we're both from Austin, Texas. Like, we're from a
Yeah.
town of
From a
5,000
tiny
people.
town.
Like, it's
Right,
a
right.
tiny town. Like, not every day, especially it's not like he's in New York. We're in Denver, Colorado. You just run into someone from your home fucking town. But yeah, so that's my Harrison Bader story, and that's why I think Harrison Bader is somewhat of a douchebag. Oh,
He pulled
oh!
a one of one Harrison Bader.
I did not. I pulled something way cooler than a one of one Harrison
What's it
Bader.
gonna be?
I pulled my favorite number, or dog,
An of
of
99.
99, big ticket player, best pitcher in baseball right now, Jacob
Jacob
Mizorowski.
Mizorowski. Pretty sweet, man.
Wow.
That's
That
great.
is an absolute. I can almost guarantee you that that's the most valuable card in this whole pack. I can almost guarantee you that.
That's an awesome poll, dude. I love it. I love it. Dude,
Damn,
we
that's a
also,
swaggy ass pull.
I didn't want to interrupt, but I just got a series of pretty cool cards. We got rookie or round one draft. I don't even know if this counts. I don't know if this would count, but round one draft pick, Mike Messina,
Oh, the Moose
all star.
before he was on
Look,
the Evil Empire.
look at this bad boy right here.
Oh, is that a
Ricky
Ricky?
Henderson. Thing looks sweet. Was expecting Lorenzen when you said best pitcher in baseball.
Oh, a little Rockies humor right there. I'm going to air five you on that one, Ryan. That was a really, really good comment. That was
Nolan
a
Ryan,
top class.
300th,
Nolan
300
Ryan.
career 300 career victories highlight card. Pretty
Nolan Ryan was
cool.
just okay
He was
at the
he
game
was
of baseball.
he was
Just
all right.
okay.
People always say that
He was all right.
he was decent. He was
I mean,
decent.
like, no, he didn't have a Cy Young. What a loser, right?
No Cy Young.
What a loser. No
Oh,
Cy
Travi.
Youngs.
Oh, Travi.
I know. You know what, dude? I can make myself giggle. I can make everybody
Did
giggle.
did y'all play? Did Mizorowski pitch against you guys recently?
I think he pitched when the Brewers were in town. I'm like pretty sure he pitched when the
I'm
Brewers were in
100%
town.
sure. Got another Nolan Ryan. The base Nolan
Another
Ryan.
Nolan Ryan. We
Another
got a
Jose
nice
Canseco.
little
Jose Canseco.
Bubba Chandler rookie card.
Mm.
We'll Bubba Chandler. We're getting some good. I hate pitchers, but we're getting some good pitchers.
He had 13 Ks against us on Sunday. Was that
Yeah.
yesterday,
Okay, that
Sunday?
was right. There we go.
Was that yesterday,
No, no,
Sunday?
no, no, no. Wait. Did they play the Brewers on Sunday in Milwaukee? I don't know.
It would have
I
been
had a
in
golf
Milwaukee,
tournament
yeah.
this year. Well, yeah, I know because I was at the game in Coors. Um, I have been slightly checked out from everything the last few days because I had a golf tournament this weekend. And formerly mentioned player Peyton Tolley rookie card.
Hey, love to see him doing well.
We we love
Trev,
Peyton Tolley.
Trev,
We really do love Peyton
how'd you do in
Tolley.
the golf tourney?
It was it. How do I want
Oh
to?
boy, yeah, you're really
So, my dad and I have had this like really. It was a tournament that I played with my dad, and we have had this terrible consistency of this tournament. When one of us plays poorly, the other one plays poorly. Right? So like,
mm,
it's not ham and egging, as my dad and I say. It's just egg and egging, and so we did on Friday, we did as well as we could have, and we split both the matches. And then on Saturday morning, so we're playing in the second flight of 20 flights. And on Saturday, so we're decent golfers. And on Saturday morning, neither my dad nor I had a par until the sixth hole,
oh no,
which, if
dude,
you
that's
don't
tough.
know golf, is really bad. And that includes me chipping in for birdie on the fifth hole.
Hey, Trav,
I had to
Expos,
chip in for birdie.
Expos, Larry Walker.
Oh, lazy Larry.
That's pretty cool.
And then so we got absolutely torched the
Yeah,
third match.
that
And
sucks.
then the fourth and fifth matches, my dad and I absolutely torched the people that we were playing with. against, and
Ooh.
we ended up losing on the tiebreaker to the people that smoked us. And the
Ah,
tiebreaker was our individual match.
well, it's nice that you had a second chance at it. Um,
We did. I mean, we had a good comeback. Like no two ways about it. We had a good comeback. 75 years of baseball. Also, I think that that's such a terrible misnomer to say 75 years of baseball. I think it's better to say 75 years of baseball cards because
yeah,
baseball's been
75
going
years
around
of
along for a lot more
tops.
than
75 years
75
of
years. But
tops, dude. Not baseball.
yeah,
Come on.
75 years tops. I'm not a big fan of them saying that. But you know what? I'm a bit of a curmudgeon, so I'll curmudge myself around.
Curmudge
So
away, dude.
we're opening
Curmudge away.
2026 Topps Chrome, new release, and we're looking in here for the dual auto of Aaron Judge and Shohei Otani, which currently has a bounty of $10 million.
I
So we're
saw that
looking for
today.
that.
Initially, there was one out for like 3.5 million, and then somebody came in and was
Yeah.
like, no, 3x,
No, 10.
3x.
Yeah. No. We're doing
That's a
10.
oh, look at
We're
this. We know Brett Saberhagen. How about a Brett Saberhagen, dude? Grew up
Zebrahagen. That's a
watching
Brit.
grew up watching some Brett Saberhagen.
Evan McGonigal, rookie future star. That's actually a pretty nice one. I'm not hating on that at all. Um, I haven't even looked at the like set list for this release. Like I don't even know who's in this. Like I know through a group chat that I apologize, Ryan and Alex, if you're watching this for not responding. I've been a little busy. Uh we're looking for if we get an Edouard Julien autograph. I wouldn't really hate it. That would be kind of cool. And that's the only Edouard Julien card that we have. Ooh, this is fancy.
Ooh, he says.
I don't know what this insert is. Chrome Rivals of future Hall of Famers, 700 home run club, Albert Pujols.
Oh, I like it. I like
Yeah,
what
I'm
you've
not. I'm not
done with
upset
the
about that.
plates. Do you
I
remember
know.
Marty?
Well, I mean, I'm. We don't
Yeah.
know Ordog. I mean, look at my interior design. Like, I'm clearly making a mess of things over here, and
lacking,
I'm so single. I'm
lacking
so single.
in design. Hey, man,
I know. You
people.
know what?
Let's be real. Is there any chance that that guy has a girlfriend? And the answer is no. You know,
None. No, there's no chance. There,
zero
there's
chance.
there's a negative chance that that guy has a girlfriend. I
Negative
don't even
chance.
think that that guy's ever even like touched the girl in his life outside coming out of his mom's vagina.
All
But
right, Trav, going to. Anyway,
was
so
that was that too much? Was that too much?
well, for me to keep
Too
my face
much?
on screen, sure, but you could say it anyway. That's fine.
I mean, I said it. You didn't say it. I said it. So like,
And
I'll take credit for it.
that's
And
that's what that's great. That's great. How about
yeah, you
John
know what?
Franco? You
I'm
remember
I'm
John
I'm okay with
Franco?
it. Of course, how could you forget John Franco? Is that a Mets card?
It is a Met. It's a Met John Franco.
Yeah, Met John Franco. He was pretty good. He had a
I
great
like that.
mustache,
Great
phenomenal mustache,
mustache. Do you remember Luis
great
Rivera?
mustache.
I don't remember Luis Rivera.
Ooh, I like these inserts, dude. What the fuck is this?
What'd you find? What you got there?
Aaron Judge WST number 2, and I don't know what the WST stands for. I'm gonna have to. I gotta look at the checklist. But look at this card, dude. It's got like graffiti and shit on the back.
Pretty cool.
Someone will want that. Not me. He's a fucking Yankee, but someone
Speaking
will.
speaking of Don Mattingly, legend, legend
Don
of the Yanks.
Mattingly, legend of the New York Yankees. That is true. Not my
Yeah,
favorite, but I don't like. I feel like yeah, we'll allow it. I hate the
we'll
Yankees.
allow it. That's how it goes, man.
We'll allow it.
That's
I
it's the
really hate the
Yankees.
Yankees.
I know. Same dog. Same.
Oh, we got a Kazuma Okamoto rookie prism right there. That's actually pretty freaking
That's
nice.
pretty. Yeah, we like it. We
That
take
is actually pretty
those.
nice. I know that actually reminds me. I probably should like get a little more active on my fantasy baseball team because I haven't checked that shit in
Oh
weeks.
man, Travie, you and me both,
I
brother.
know.
I
I
forgot.
know. I haven't
I
checked that
forgot
shit in
about it
weeks.
until you said that. So
I know. I
that's
know.
not
You're
good.
welcome. That's why I'm here, dude. That's kind of why I'm
So
here.
Travie and I will
I'm
be
here
definitely
to just
checking those after we're done here. Make
yeah.
sure
And
to
I mean, I assume that you and I are in first and second place.
it
That's my assumption,
as
right?
we always are, Trav. One and two, you and me.
Yeah. I mean, I'm the best. O'Doyle rules.
O'Doyle rules for sure.
O'Doyle rules. Oh, I know who the last card in this is gonna be, and I don't hate it. I do not hate the last card in this pack. Ooh, Bubba Chandler, Prism again. And then we got friend of the pod, Ezekiel Tovar.
Toby, love it,
A little
love
friend
it.
of the pod, Tovey. Fun fact, Tovey hates the photos of his that
Are on the cards.
uses, which I find, yeah, he absolutely
Interesting,
hates them. Can't stand them.
huh?
And the flip side is Brendan Doyle loves his, but Tovar fucking hates his, which I just
Brenton
kind of
Doyle
find
loves
funny.
his. Interesting.
Loves his.
But hey, it's good to like the way you look. How about Cecil
Yeah, I mean,
Fielder?
like it's kind of like Men's Warehouse. Like tops should be more like Men's Warehouse. Like you're gonna like the way you look. We guarantee it.
And they're not guaranteeing it, unfortunately.
They're really not guaranteed. It's also funny to me how like it's under the collective bargaining agreement how this all kind of works out.
Yeah,
But like players don't know what their cards are gonna be.
right.
Like they have no clue. Like it kind of just like is what it is. And I do find that somewhat funny that there's no like, for lack of a better term, pre-approval, right?
Hmm.
Like there's no like, hey, this is what we're thinking. And here's like 10 options. Pick one.
Yeah, they
They
just
kind of just
do whatever they want to do, and
go,
then
yeah, like it or love it. Like it's kind of like beggars can't be choosers.
oh,
And they just
trip
kind of
down
give you
memory
what
lane.
what you get.
Mickey Sasser, Trav.
Ooh, make the sass.
But the coolest name I've seen, because like to be totally fair, I don't know a ton of the '90s players. Or I shouldn't say '90s, the '91 players, the year before I was born. I'd probably say my memory of baseball starts around 1997. So a lot of these players aren't playing anymore by that time. But I saw the coolest
No,
name
they're
so
not.
far. Coolest name so far, Steve Sachs.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good
I
one.
I don't even know who that is.
Wrecking Crew Bryce Harper. SP.
Hey,
That's not
he
bad. All right,
he's part of
we're
the wrecking
getting
crew.
down. We have 3 packs left, and we haven't pulled the guaranteed auto. So
Get
I'm really
excited.
hoping that we don't have our reverse juice box and
The
have
juiceless
our
box, the dry
the
box.
juiceless box, the dry box. No one likes a dry box.
Damn, damn. I matched up against
That's
Brickma
right.
this week. Are you Brickma or my Brickma?
For
I don't even
what?
remember my team name. Ryan said I matched up against Brickma this week. So whose team is that?
Oh no, that's not me. My team name is I am O'Doyle Rules.
All right, and
You shout out to the man behind me.
I might be Rickma's rookies or whatever. So it's probably me. I don't even remember the
Yeah,
name.
Ordog doesn't even remember the name of his team,
Don't
which is
don't
actually
remember.
fucking hilarious.
Ryan can confirm if that's if that's what my team
I
name
know
is.
I know Ryan's name is Impe's Innocent, which is just a fucking hilarious name. And shout out to Impe because the Netflix documentary is coming out soon on him.
Oh, that's cool. Has
Yeah,
there been any other?
the
Go on.
no. I don't know. I haven't watched it. I don't know what's coming about it. Wrecking Crew O'Neill Cruz.
Oh, okay. Getting some hits
All right.
still.
Well, we have one pack left. We're out. This is the last pack.
Guaranteed
So
auto pack.
guaranteed auto pack. We're hoping. I have a sneaking suspicion that
A dry box.
we got a juiceless box. Is it yeah, it's one autograph. What does it say? One autograph box may contain redemption card with expiration dates. No purchase necessary. Visit officially licensed. All right. So if we don't get an
It'll
auto
come. It'll
here
come through.
and
It'll
we
come through. It'll be right here. It'll be right here,
if
Trev.
we don't
Come
get an
on.
auto,
We got faith.
we only got one numbered card and no autos would be about the worst box that you can conceivably get.
That would be bad.
um it would be really bad. Yeah, we went autographless, buddy.
No way. No autos. They
Yeah, we
just
went
straight up did
autograph.
us dirt like that.
They did us dirt. I got absolutely fuck all. um
No, that's
which I'm
crazy.
Yeah, we got fuck all.
That's
Which
phone call time.
I think you can reach out to Tops. I'm pretty sure there's a way to reach out to Tops to be like, hey, I just opened the pack and I didn't get an autograph. And
Ryan
I
says
have
boo, and we
video
agree.
proof.
We agree, Ryan.
Yeah,
Boo.
I think that you can reach out to Tops and basically say, hey, go check my YouTube and go look at it because I opened the whole thing on camera and I got fuck all.
Squat.
So that is arguably no, that's not arguably. That's the worst box I've ever opened.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah, that's the worst box I've ever opened.
Well,
I
you heard
get
it here first,
I
folks.
I know that the of 99 Jacob Mizorowski is probably would probably be worth more money than any auto that I would have gotten, but like I like getting autos.
Yeah,
So
and it was
that's
allegedly a
pretty shit.
guarantee. It was allegedly guaranteed. So make it right.
No, it's not allegedly, it is guaranteed. One
Guaranteed. So
autograph can box, no
make
purchase
it right.
necessary for details and entry. May contain less. One autograph per box. Um yeah, I'm gonna be reaching out to Tops. I'm gonna be sending Tops an email and say, hey, WTF, guys.
Should we call this the invisible
WTF.
redemption? Travis pulled the invisible redemption card. Now he
Yeah, I
gets to
pulled
write
the
in.
invisible redemption.
He gets to write in
And
and get
and
the
I get to
auto.
write in I get to write into Tops and get a shitty baseball card, which
True.
like
True.
I would
They'll
have gotten a
never give you
shitty
a hit.
autograph anyway, but like, yeah, no, they'll never give you it. It's not like I'm going to be getting a fucking Paul Skeens autograph as a result of
No.
it.
No, they're not gonna
Um,
bless you with Shohei Otani double sig just because they left the signature out of there.
no. That would be kind of shit. That's the second time I've had a guaranteed auto and not gotten an auto. And I guess like
Ooh.
it in the grand scheme of things, I'm probably coming up
On top.
trumps, right? Like with how many juice boxes I've gotten,
Sure.
right? But like I trade juiced boxes to make sure that every time it says guaranteed, I get what I'm supposed to get.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
So that was pretty shit. Thanks, Tops. You guys have kind of like fucking ruined the
Ruined the
hobby. I
vibe.
really appreciate. Yeah, you've
How
ruined the vibe
oh, how
and
about
you've
a
ruined the
George
hobby.
of the Brett or
Oh, George Brett, Hall of Famer.
George Brett is pretty cool.
Hall
Oh,
of
and a
Famer George
Kirby
Brett. Well,
a
that's
Kirby of the Puckett, dude.
Puckett, Kirby Puckett.
Kirby Puckett and George Brett back to back.
Let
Pretty
me make
sweet.
sure that I opened all the packs. I did. I definitely opened all the packs. Yeah, no, I opened
Travis
them. Did they
Travis.
hide it underneath?
Oh, how about
No, it's
our
not
guy
underneath.
that we love to talk
Ted
about,
Williams,
Greg Maddox.
Greg Maddox. This is dude. Two pods in a row that we're talking about Greggy Maddox.
He's one of the greats. Oh, and how about
He's one of the greats. He's
Lenny Dykstra?
Dykstra.
Lenny
Lenny
Dykstra.
Dykstra. All you kind of have to do is say the word Lenny around baseball, and there's only one name that
There's
goes
only one
around it.
Dykstra. Yeah, that's for sure.
There's only one Lenny. It's kind of like think about. I'm trying to think of like
Yeah, yeah.
it's a lot. It's actually a
Leonardo.
lot more than I think.
Leonardo in acting.
Like no, but like if you think
Leonardo in
about it, like
acting.
think of like big time baseball players, and like you can really only think of one name, right? Like Ted,
Ted
right?
Williams.
Ted Williams, Jackie
Robinson.
Robinson, Hank,
Ty.
Hank Aaron, Hank Aaron. Well, I'm using like common names, right? Like
I
not
feel like Ty's a
I'm not
common
going to be
name.
like I would not say that Ty is a common name. That's
Yeah,
kind of
you're
like
right.
being like, oh, why is there only one Leroy/Satchel, right? Right? Like there's only one.
All right, all right.
Um, Roberto, there's only one. Roy, there's only one. Um, who else is there really only one of? That's like a good
Nomar.
Greg. Greg. There's only one Greg.
Greg Maddox.
Yeah, like name another famous baseball player named Greg.
I can't. I
You
can't.
can't,
Peyton.
right?
There's only one Peyton.
Foley. There's
There's
only
only
one
one.
Peyton, and he's a legend, future
And
Hall of Famer,
he is
Peyton
a legend.
Toley.
Future Travis's
He
Face
is a
Hall of
legend.
Famer, Peyton Tole.
Dude, should we do? I think that this would be like a fun segment to do on the show. Is like the Sprague Sports Hall of Fame,
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, why not? I would love that.
and like we kind of we pick a player, and the stipulation. This is not like the Hall of Pretty Good, but
Okay.
like they can't be a Hall of Famer, right?
Oh, it can't be someone even who would eventually go in the Hall of Fame, or like it just can't be a Hall of Famer.
Can't be a current Hall of Famer.
Okay.
And I have so like it can be for moments, it can be their impact on their game, it can be for something that's nostalgic for us.
Yeah.
And I have our first inductee. And
Already.
we should talk about this next weekend. I know who it's gonna be.
Okay. I have an idea
It's
of
gonna
one,
be
but I'll stop.
Armando. It's gonna be Armando Galarraga.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna do Armando Galarraga, and there is probably no one in the last 20 years of baseball that inadvertently had a bigger impact on the current game of baseball than Armando Galarraga. And you guys, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Ryan, you can definitely correct me if I'm wrong if you're still watching. But I think that we'll get into it next week. I'll have some. We'll have some fun facts. We'll do some fun things. But yeah, my answer
I
is
love it,
Armando
dude.
Galarraga.
Love it.
I think he'd be a deserving entry into the Hall of Fame.
Okay. Well, you heard it here first. You heard it here first, folks. There it is.
And we can call it Sprague Sports Showcasing. Ooh, I just came up with that. That's
Ooh.
actually pretty good. It's got a nice
Sprague
ring to it.
Sports Showcasing.
Yeah, Sprague Sports or Sprague Sports Spot. Like if we really
Spotlight.
want to like really double triple down on the alliteration,
I'll
it
always
would
double
be a
triple
really
down
really
on
good one.
alliteration. Alliteration's
So
great, great by me.
before as we're coming to the end of this disappointing opening of packs, I have a fun one for you. So
Okay.
I'm currently in Williamstown, Massachusetts. Williamstown, Massachusetts is the home of a Hall of Famer. His name is Ulysses Franklin, aka Frank. He was
Okay.
a black baseball player from the 1800s, and he used to barnstorm around the country and inducted into the Hall of Fame in like 2007, maybe something like that. I'm trying to like think of where his plaque is
Oh,
in the Hall of
Trav.
Fame and like what year that would
Speaking
be.
of all time guys, Dwighty.
Dwight, um,
That's another name.
so there's
Dwight.
a
Name another Dwight.
Dwight Dwight Gooden.
All right, shit.
Yeah, that was really easy.
Not for me though.
That was a little yeah, that was a little too easy for
All
me.
right, Trav. All right, whatever, dude. Fine, fine.
I mean, like I know
Travis doing the show
not
alone next
everybody
week
can
because you
have.
hurt my feelings.
It's okay. I'm not going to do it without you. You know, we're
Aw.
a package deal. Um, so I've noticed this. So my grandparents are buried here in Williamstown, and I go visit their grave pretty frequently. And
That's a sweet thing to
a
do.
few, I mean, it's right around the corner, and I miss my grandparents. So shout out to
Yeah.
Jid and John. Um, so across from their mausoleum is like a massive headstone. It's bigger than this table that I'm sitting at.
Okay.
And in big, bold block letters, it says Doubleday, which is not a common last name. Not
Right.
a common. And so I want to look up if it has any relation, if this person has any relation to the founder of baseball, whose last name is also Doubleday.
Mm.
And so I took some pictures of the gravestone to like get the names and the
Okay.
dates,
Yeah.
right? Of like all of it. And I'm gonna do some research before next week's show.
Love it.
And I'll
We love
probably
some
like
research on the
I may
show.
post the picture of the tombstone or something like that. And I want to see if there's any relation because it would be a funny little because like Cooperstown and Williamstown and Doubleday is from Cooperstown have like a couple of weird connections between them. And so the biggest connection is a very famous family with the last name of Clark
Yeah.
basically had like a falling out at the turn of the last century. And when the family fractured, the two factions of the family ended up in two places. They
Mm.
ended up here in Williamstown, and they ended up in Cooperstown.
Okay.
And one fraction of the family started, the one here in Williamstown started the Clark Art Institute,
Wow.
which is a world renowned art museum. It's like a very small private collection from the Clark family that has subsequently grown, but like all the original paintings were from their personal collection.
Okay.
And they have like Rembrandts and Van Goghs and
Travi.
really
Travi.
what
Jose Canseco, Dream Team. He is. This is the sexiest shot of somebody on a baseball card I've ever seen. Are you ready for this?
is he shirtless?
Wearing jeans, bro.
Yeah, knew it. I knew
Wearing
it. I knew it. The
jeans.
moment you said sexy, I was like, he's definitely shirtless. He's for sure
He's got
shirtless.
jeans on, brother. What is this? This looks like an ad
That is
for
actually kind of
Levi
sick.
Strauss. That's the That's
That
crazy.
is that is actually really sick. Dude, that is like a Levi. That's like either a Levi's or a Wrangler commercial, like for
That's
it,
it's too sexy.
or Gap because look at that gap between his legs. Um, So half of the family was here in Williamstown, started the Clark Art Institute. They did that. The other half of the family went to Cooperstown and they started the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Wow.
And it took me 4 years of going to Cooperstown to realize that fact.
K-Man
Because like
Ramon
in
Martinez, brother of Pedro.
in Cooperstown at the Hall of Fame, they had this like 15-minute movie that starts it, and they
Yeah.
mention the name Clark a lot. And unlike uncommon names that we were talking about, Clark is not an uncommon last name. Oh, Wade Boggs.
Wade
Um,
Boggs.
is not like an uncommon name. So
Right.
as a result, I never really connected the two. And shout out to my mother, who's just like a pit of information. Like my mom had like made mention of something like that to me, and it ended up like clicking, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh
Put it all
shit,
together.
that's what that is." But a very fun fact. So I'm in an incredibly small town in northwestern Massachusetts, and it's got like a really big connection to the game of baseball.
It's pretty amazing, dude.
Um, and so I really want to know because like I have, not to get more morbid about this, but like I will most likely be buried here in Williamstown because
Right?
my family has like 60 plots at the cemetery.
Wow.
And I may, if it is a connection, I may make the request that I get as close to that grave as possible.
That is perfectly morbid. That's perfectly sweet spot
Like,
morbid.
right? It's not like that is about as morbid as it gets, but like I may have to write a will and just have the first line in the will be like, put me next to Doubleday.
Bobby Witter, father.
Oh, Bobby Witter Sr.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I'm actually surprised they've never done, or at least I've never seen,
A duel,
like a father son combo,
a
right?
dynamic
Because like
duels.
there's a
Bobby Witt
decent
Sr., Bobby Witt
amount.
Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr., Fernando Tatis Sr., Fernando Tatis Jr., right? Like
Vladdy
there
Guerrero.
are Vladdy Sr., Vladdy Jr.,
That'd be
right?
sweet.
And it
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily have to be like the Upton brothers, right? Like And I wonder, like, Ethan hasn't made it to, or like Matt Holiday and Jackson Holiday,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Like, I am a little surprised that that's not something that, the money printing whore in front of us, Tops, has not tried to
Wait, Trav, if you're gonna
monetize.
direct them to this video, let's not trash them too hard.
I have no
I mean,
shame.
no, you're right. We could trash them. The guarantee doesn't
I have no
say
shame.
unless you
What
talk shit.
what are they gonna, or dog? What are they gonna do? There, I'll send them the video. I'll send them the email. I'll send them the link to this video, and then they'll say, "Oh no, you trash talked us. We're not gonna do it." And then I'll just drag them even further into the mud.
True, true. And all
Like
they have to do is send you a $1 rookie pitcher
autograph.
signature where the guy doesn't even play in the MLB anymore.
Yeah,
Just got
like
to be a
give
bunch
me
of
an
those.
Edouard Julien autograph, and I'd be over the moon. And like to Tops, that costs you nothing, but to me,
Nothing.
it'll cost it. It'll feel like it's worth a lot. Like if I pulled a Julien autograph, I would have been stoked about it.
Right.
Let's go one further. Like anyone on the Colorado Rockies, if you want to send me a Brenton Doyle autograph, if you want to send me a Tovey autograph, actually not those two. I can get those two pretty easily. Um, No, take all the Colorado Rockies off the table. I want a Boston Red Sox
There
autograph.
we go.
I want
Perfect.
a Peyton Toley rookie auto.
We would love a Peyton Toley rookie auto. We'd love it. We'd be very hyped.
I want a Peyton Toley rookie auto. Roman Anthony rookie auto, not bad. Give me a Jaron Duran auto. Marcelo Meyer auto. Fuck, I'd even take Tristan Cassis. Like, and I don't think he's even
An
played this year for the
injured
Red
player.
Sox.
Take an injured player auto.
Yeah, an injured player.
Yeah, even
I'll
a
take it.
Gray
If it
Crochet
has
auto.
Gray Crochet, Aroldis Chapman, Sonny Gray,
Sonny Gray.
Sonny Gray. I'd take Sonny. I love Sonny.
Help us out, Tops.
I have, even better. Those Connor Early autographs are probably, they're faux pas now. So give me Connor Early. And the earlier you send it to me, the better.
Hey. All right,
Yeah, I know.
Travie.
That was pretty good. Um, all right, Ordog. We had a lot of fun today at the expense of Tops. So shout out to Tops for
Shout out.
for doing
Thank
that.
you. Thank you for doing
Um,
this, and also, fix your QA.
fix your shit.
Fix your shit.
But and again, I actually wouldn't have been as jaded about it if like there were decent cards in the box. Like
Yeah, I think that's why you're
one numbered one numbered card and no autographs? Like, come on.
do better. Do
And
better.
and I won't, you know what? Tops, I'll even say this. If you got any like Shohei numbered cards or like a home field advantage Shohei just like laying around,
A home field advantage Shohei would be pretty sweet.
yeah, like I'd take that off your hands.
Okay.
Um,
Send it to Trav.
David, send it to
Trav.
me. Or even better, I'll even go better. Tops now Cole Carrig autograph card.
Okay. Okay. Oh boy.
Tops now Cole Carrig. I'd take that too. Um, or dog. Pleasure today. Had a great time. We got some
Great
fun
time.
things to talk about next
We
week.
did.
We're gonna set
We
this
do.
up. We're gonna talk about the double day. We're gonna talk about
Travis's
Armando
almost
Galarraga next
almost
the Sprague Sports Spotlight.
straight sports
Um,
spotlight.
but Ordog, as we always do, what are your final thoughts for the people?
Well, I want to go back to we started by saying we had some bad news, which was that the Sox lost the game. But I thought it was very cool that immediately following the loss, everyone was celebrating the streak.
Yep.
I think that's just a really like good thing to take with you wherever, I remember having this conversation with a buddy of mine back in high school. But basically like when two teams play a game, someone has to lose. Always. Like
Yep.
these games don't end in
Unless you're
ties
playing soccer.
unless you're playing right. Um but like the best thing you can do is put in as much effort as you can. And if someone gets the better of you that day, fine. Go back out there. You have another chance at it, right? There's 162 games in a season. But in your own personal season, you get 365 days a year to do better than the day before. And you're going to lose, even if you perform the best of your abilities, you're going to lose some games. That's how life goes, right? Is someone else gets on a heater and puts up 11 runs on your team and you were only able to put together 8 and game an 8 run game is usually still enough to win, and sometimes someone gets the better of you, but it doesn't mean that you lost everything. Like if you were on a team that was able to score 8 runs against the MLB pros, then you'd have a team that wins, a high percentage of the time. So the whole point I'm getting at is in winning or in losing, there are things that you can point to that are victories. And I think that when the Sox lost and everyone's sitting there in the stands cheering for a team that put together a streak of 15 wins, that's a mentality that you can bring with you anywhere that you go, right? Is to always know that you're somewhere in your life you can put together a win streak, and even if you lose, just go back to the mentality of keeping it together and being positive and looking for more wins. That's my final word.
I will double down on that with two statements, which is this is a personal belief of mine. There is no success without failure.
Right.
And I'm stealing this from an Instagram post I saw a few months ago. But if life is a 7-day week, you only have to win 4 of those days to succeed.
Mm,
Or you only, well, I forget what, but it's you only have to win 4 of those days to win the week,
right.
right? And
Right.
I think that though not everybody thinks that you have to succeed at all times, but from personal experience, I could not have succeeded in some of the things that I've succeeded at if I hadn't failed first.
Right.
And failure is a bigger teacher than success is.
It certainly
And
certainly
so,
is.
if you didn't win today, guess what? You got 6 more opportunities this week to win your week.
For sure. Well,
So
and Trev, you made me
go
think of
back
one
out
more thing.
there.
You said this a while back in a different way, but like if you had to round baseball players hitting average to a 0 or 1, where would all of them go?
0.
And yet people are making it into the Hall of Fame when their batting average rounds to 0, right? Like,
Yeah, no, I mean, like, if you, even more poignant, and to our point, if you succeed 1/3 of the time in the game of baseball, you are a first ballot Hall of Famer.
right, right,
And,
perfect,
I think that that is a great lesson for people. And we hope that you guys, learned a little this Monday night and you laughed a little this Monday night. I hope that that guy who tried to roast us is reassessing his life decisions right now. Um, but or sorry, tried to roast us. But guys, we appreciate you guys so much. We hope you had a great Monday. We hope you have a great rest of your week. We will be back here next Sunday night, and hopefully, the other one of these that we have isn't a fucking dud. So we appreciate you guys watching and sticking with us. Comment, like, subscribe, get in those comments with us, have some fun. Just know that if you say something a little unhinged, you have a comedian on one side and a guy who likes to make fun of people on the other side. So do it at your own peril. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. We will see you next week.
Peace.
Peace.